And Bonds hits one high. Hits it deep. It is out of here. 7:56. Bonds stands alone.
Now Booker with Tucker on him. Throws it up for 8. Shot blocked by Antetokounmpo. What a block from Giannis.
17 seconds from Game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan, open. Chicago with the lead.
Minute remaining. And they're putting Curry in the pick and roll, trying to get him on Irving. Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown.
We're sending it in, Jerome. That's for damn sure.
Yes, 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 yes. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Tap Room Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Jordan Stacks on Stacks. Joined with my guy on this Friday night without a hat, showing that receding hairline like
Hey, you gotta see the top part,
like
man. I'm fucking balding in the back.
like a low tide. Mr. Big Ballin' Ben Larson.
What are you doing? I don't need to hide it.
What's going on, Ben? How
Damn,
you
that shit looks good. I'm doing good. It's Friday. That makes me happy.
doing? Yes,
It's
sir.
Super Bowl weekend.
Weekend Warrior.
Yep. Oh, man. Already been out tonight, so already drinking some brown stuff. Here
Hell yeah. I got a beer myself.
we go.
Super
What
Bowl
are you drinking?
weekend. Just my usual Lagunitas IPA.
Some Lagunitas. There we go.
Yeah, it's my go-to now, bro.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's a good go-to.
Yeah, and it's like $9 at the store all the time, and can't really beat it.
There
So
we go.
you
I
know,
just ordered kegs for the wedding. Not Lagunitas, unfortunately, but
some Rock Bottom.
okay. No. I didn't go with Rock Bottom.
Oh shit, where'd you go? Where'd you go with?
I went with 805 Cerveza.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a nice
and-
light beer.
Then what was the IPA? I did a non-Rock Bottom beer because, man, every time I go to Rock Bottom, I drink 2 beers and I'm like buzzing. And I
Yeah.
know everybody's gonna
Yeah,
be
because
drinking heavily. And
You probably drink like the Imperial IPA or something.
no, I drink a pale ale. I've drinking Petey's Pale for like the last 7 years, and man, it gets me going, man.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
It's because it's fresh, and that's
Yeah.
that's the tough part. So, why am I not signed in? I'm signed in everywhere else. But
Rock Bottom beer is definitely fucking like heavy as shit. While you're looking
Yeah.
that up, we are being brought to you by the Sharps app. SHARPZ. Make sure to download it, use it, use promo code JORD517. Track your bets, become a better bettor. You can track your bets like I did last night, where I went. Well, I ended up going 2 for 6. So
yeah,
I
but what did you do today?
went 3-0, baby.
Went 3-0. You came back. You made some smart choices, and
I made
and
smart
look at
bets
that.
yesterday too.
Yeah,
You know?
they
all
just
my
didn't go
bets
your
are
way.
smart. They just, at the end of the day, they gotta be played.
Yep.
And can't win them all.
Mike Hess. That's the other one. Mike Hess's Cloud Hazy IPA.
Nice.
Super good, super fruity. Nice, good.
Nice cloud
Thanks,
hazy
sir.
IPA. Everyone's gonna be
Yeah.
ripping ass.
It's not my problem. It's the hotel room problem. I'll be drinking fucking Firestone's 805 Cerveza. Oh my god, that's such a good beer.
Yeah, that is a great beer, and it's light, so it's like easy to drink.
Yep.
You can drink a handful of them. Nice, dude.
Yep.
Like it. So yes, it is a Friday night. We usually don't do a show on Friday night, but it is obviously Super Bowl. So we're gonna do a show tonight. Gonna do a show tomorrow night, on the eve of the Super Bowl as well. So come hang out with us. Obviously tomorrow night there will be sports going on as well. So we'll be sweating out some bets. We'll be on earlier tomorrow night, sweating out some bets and talking some more Super Bowl. Just getting ready for the big game because like a lot can happen, especially since the Super Bowl's in Vegas. Like, wouldn't even be shocked if we hear some news that like some players are fucking getting in trouble, dude. I'm shocked we haven't heard any yet, to be honest. But that's an interesting concept too, Ben. Like, a lot of people are getting asked about the Super Bowl in Vegas, and a lot of people like fucking what's that? Joe Buck, fucking annoying ass motherfucker. He's talking about like, oh, it's gonna be a disaster in Vegas and blah blah blah, and like, it's been relatively quiet, Ben.
Yeah, well, and I think that just shows the dedication of both of these two teams. And if we had different teams, we probably would be hearing elsewise. I mean, I know these guys have been out there for about a week now, and we haven't heard that. The preparation for this game is with two really good coaches. There's a lot of old captains that have been there on both of these teams. Obviously Kansas City more than other, but you still have those voices. You still have those, those strong influences in the locker room on both sides. And that's why we're not seeing people get in trouble. That's not why we're seeing, videos on social media networks of, guys out, gambling the night away until 3-4 o'clock in the morning. And I don't think we're going to see that until after the Super Bowl.
If there is any, there's no guarantee. Like, the Barrett Robbins one is always one that comes to mind. In the 2002 Super Bowl when Barrett Robbins, the center of the Raiders, ended up, going off to fucking Mexico the night before the game, and that shit does happen, though. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's gonna be, it's been interesting, man. It's been an interesting week. Obviously, I'm out here in Vegas, and like, honestly, like, the first, like, Monday through Wednesday didn't even really feel like it was any different. Like, the Super Bowl was out here, but last couple days you're really starting to kind of feel the vibe out here, and like, it is a little bit different. Today I was down there, and just hella Niner fans, bro. Like, there was Chiefs fans too, but I mean a ton of Niner fans, bro. Just everyone decked out in fucking Purdy jerseys. They probably used to own a Jimmy Garoppolo jersey too.
Probably did, yeah. Wouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, man, it's awesome. And Vegas is the biggest, it's the capital of sports, man. It's the best place in the world to host an event. I feel like every big event should be out here in Vegas because we have everything out here, dude. We have 1 million fucking hotels. We have, gambling, parties, clubs, you name it, you could do it out here. You know what I mean? So it's a perfect epicenter, and I think everything's going well so far. And I honestly, Ben, I'm surprised that UFC didn't host like a big event at T-Mobile. Yeah. I was thinking about that the other night. I was like, man, this would have been prime opportunity for UFC, dude.
Yeah, everyone's there.
Yeah. On a Saturday night when no one has really anything to do is like, I mean, obviously there's hella shit to do, but what better to do than go see fucking grown men and grown women fucking beat each other up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. The more blood, the better.
Yeah. I know there was a power slap thing tonight, but fuck that shit. It's just so.
What is that?
The other thing Dana White does, the power slap, where they fucking slap each other.
Oh, yeah. No, give a fucking UFC event.
Yeah, I know there's a UFC Vegas, so there's a fight at the Apex Center, but I mean, the Apex Center only holds like 500 people. Yeah. I mean, T-Mobile holds like, I don't know, 16,000.
At least.
You could hold a huge event there, but oh, man, I'm excited for the Super Bowl, man. It's obviously like the mecca of American sports, right?
Yeah.
One day of the year, so sucks that it's the last day of football and basically until we get college football in summer, but I'm excited, man. I'm excited. We've obviously talked a lot about the game. I'm sure if you don't live under a rock, you've heard basically every fucking scenario that could happen in the game, previews, predictions, etc., etc. So, Ben and I don't want to sit here and like bore you with that kind of shit. We really already. Yeah, we've all heard it all. We've all talked about it. I'm tired of fucking talking about the game. Like, I kind of just wanted to play out. I'm excited for the game. Obviously, we have a lot of good storylines. Mahomes going for his 3rd Super Bowl. Chiefs going for the first back-to-back Super Bowl since the fucking Patriots in the early 2000s. So there's a lot going on here. Good storylines.
He's not talking about the other side, though.
Well, I mean, the best storyline for the Niners is really like Kyle Shanahan winning his first Super Bowl. Brock Purdy's story, from Mr. Irrelevant to, could be Super Bowl champion. I mean, very unheard of, similar to one Tom Brady.
Yep.
So
I think CMC is a big storyline there too, coming from one of the worst teams to now.
yeah, but he's always been one of the best players.
Yeah, no, it definitely has. But I think that's still a storyline that you can talk about of, just showing how much of a dog shit team he was on. They couldn't even make a playoff run.
Yeah, but now he's on a team with hella talent.
Oh, exactly. But that's his story. That's his.
But that kind of narrative isn't as good as back-to-back Super Bowl champions, or
You don't want back-to-back.
Patrick Mahomes, starting to supplant himself as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Everybody already knows that.
Yeah, but
that story's been written.
Yeah, but no one's gonna, people that actually know the game of football and watch football and understand the sport of football, like, we all know Patrick Mahomes is one of the best players to ever play the position of quarterback, right? But to media, a lot of them know the game and stuff, but like, they have these narratives where like you have to win titles to like supplant yourself. So I mean, if Mahomes wins 3 at this point in his career, I mean, he's definitely on pace to, get on track with Brady in 7 Super Bowls, which would easily supplant himself as the greatest quarterback of all time. Like, if you have the skill level of Mahomes and the hardware of Brady, like, there's no debate, right? Because, like, myself, I'm old, right? We were born in the 80s.
We're not that old.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we've seen, if you honestly think about it, we've seen like the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Yeah. Obviously, we didn't get to see like early Marino, and like we weren't really old enough to understand early Elway. But John Elway, in my opinion, is the greatest quarterback to ever play the game because he was the most talented, right? Steve Young, probably, I would say, second most talented quarterback I've ever seen play.
Joe Montana up there.
I wouldn't put Joe Montana as talented. I would say he's a good quarterback, great teams, great leader. But when I'm talking talent, I'm talking John Elway, Steve Young's, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, just like elite arm talent. Like dudes that could just fucking sling it, dude.
Yeah.
Like there's very few of those guys. And those guys don't always win a ton of Super Bowls, as we've seen, right? Like it's a team game at the end of the day. And you have to have a good team around you. Like, even Tom Brady himself, he'll tell you, I'm not the most talented quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
I'm just a hard worker. And I'm, you said it.
I know the real story that you want to see.
What?
Taylor Swift. You want that love story. You want that love story. You want Kelsey to get down on one knee at the end of the game with a trophy in one hand and then diamond in together. Yeah.
Is he gonna sing a song to her, dude?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
She already has one written about their breakup.
Ben, do you have any Taylor Swift props up right now?
No, but I can find them. They're all over the place. I do love the what was it? How many times are they gonna show Taylor Swift on the Super Bowl? And
I honestly don't think they're gonna show her that much.
Oh, of course they are.
Nah.
Of course they are.
Under, what is the over under?
Well, no, it was there was only one bet, and it was too many times, minus 10,000. I mean, more than once.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna show her more than once, obviously, but I don't think
in another place it was like 4.5.
I would go under, to be honest.
No, I'm going over on that. Every time fucking Kelsey makes a catch, there's some good ones though, like. Who the fuck cares? Does Taylor Swift arrive on time? Yes, minus 2,000. Doesn't arrive on time, plus 800.
Well, she's flying from Japan, right?
Yeah. Does she wear a heart-shaped necklace?
Oh God.
Who the fuck cares? Does she have her hair down? Does she wear red lipstick? Does she show cleavage or not? No, she doesn't fucking show cleavage.
I mean, what constitutes showing cleavage though? Can it just be like the top part?
Yeah, I guess there's got to be a slit, but she doesn't have cleavage.
Yeah, but I mean, it's indoors. It's
like
I
Does
don't know.
she
I don't know
wear a
what
fucking-
constitutes was showing cleavage.
Does Travis Kelsey do heart hands during the game?
Yes, if he scores a touchdown, he will.
Yeah, that's minus 115. That's actually a good bet.
If he
Minus
scores a
115.
touchdown, but what's his anytime touchdown prop?
Oh fuck! I went away from that.
Because if his anytime touchdown prop is like plus 105, you might as well just take that.
No, I think it was minus. I think it was minus 125 or minus 145. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Oh, I would just take the better
just do
price.
the
of
hard
that.
hands.
Yeah.
Super Bowl odds. Where's my game props? Where's touchdowns? Super Bowl touchdown props. Oh, why didn't you fucking pull a new page for me, you asshole?
Saw this lady today. She had a George Kittle sweatshirt. She had like a custom George Kittle sweatshirt. And I said, "Oh, where's your Kelsey sweatshirt?" She
Fuck you.
Yeah, she wasn't too happy about that.
What is going on here? Okay, I see first touchdown. Why did this? I was literally here earlier. Touchdown scorers. Oh, there we go.
I mean, there's like fucking 600 something props, dude. It's insane.
Kelsey.
Here, I got you right here.
Kadarius Toney. He's not even fucking there. Minus 125 for 1+.
Yeah, so you might as well take the heart prop because I mean, there's no guarantee he's gonna do it, but he did it last time he scored a touchdown, and obviously Taylor's gonna be there. It's a big moment.
Yeah,
So
there's a prop. Does Jason Kelsey wear a shirt the whole time?
Man, considering it's a big event like this, I don't think Kelsey's gonna go as crazy as he did in Buffalo. And Buffalo has that environment too, right? Where
aren't they from around there too?
Nah, they're from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
But the Buffalo's just different environment. You know what I mean? Like everyone goes crazy in Buffalo.
Does fucking Taylor Swift become pregnant in 2024?
Oh, I seen that.
Is she gonna endorse a president? Is Kelsey gonna endorse a president?
Well, I showed you the conspiracy theory, right?
Oh yeah.
Taylor Swift's a CIA psyop.
Oh yeah.
And Kelsey's gonna retire after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna get pregnant, and then she's gonna have a kid around the election, and she's gonna endorse Joe Biden and say, "I can't have my kid grow up under Donald Trump," and then that's going to influence Joe Biden to be president. Taylor fucking Swift, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Swift.
It doesn't fucking surprise me.
God, I love Twitter, dude. I love Twitter so fucking much, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's become a shit show since Elon took it over.
Oh yeah. The whole company has become a shit show since Elon's taken it over. The inside information that we have coming from Twitter headquarters, X headquarters, is a fucking joke.
Oh, I bet.
Absolute joke.
I bet.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's hop into some of these props. So, has there been any props that you've looked at that you like? Starting with we'll start with quarterback props. So, for those out there, we're going based on mybookie.ag. The reason why I'm going based off mybookie is because anybody can fucking use it. I'm not endorsing mybookie. Mybookie doesn't pay us to say this, but anybody can use it, so it's easier for us to go off these lines rather than a book that's only available in 1 state, 2 states, 3 states, whatever. So we're going off mybookie. So quarterback props, total passing yards, Brock Purdy, 247.5. The over is juiced to minus 120. The under's minus 110. Patrick Mahomes, 261.5, both at minus 115.
Yeah. I mean, I lean the Mahomes passing yards a little bit more than I lean the Purdy. Just because they're, Kansas City is more of a pass first offense. So I wouldn't be surprised there if we did see, Mahomes really push the pass. I do think they are going to need to run the ball in order to win this game, but I think we'd see more passing yards from Kansas City, more than 13 more, a game to, push them over.
So I would lean both of them under, just because I do think that this is going to be more of a running game than anything. If the fact that Purdy's juiced over 247.5 almost tells a story for me, because if Purdy's going to be throwing the ball a lot, usually means they're trailing, right? Because they're going to want to run the ball. And both these defenses aren't good against the run. And Kansas City is good against the pass. So, but I would lean both of these quarterbacks under passing yards, for sure. There's nothing else on play.
Looking at Kansas City and Patrick's numbers, he's only surpassed that 7 times over the year.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up. There's one thing about this game is anytime a player has like a median number. So like, let's just say, for example, I'm just going to say simple numbers. Let's say Deebo Samuel's pass or receiving yards is 59.5, and he averages 60 on the year, or he averages 58 on the year. Everyone's going to bet that over. Everybody. Mm-hmm. So this is the game where you kind of want to look at the medians and kind of fade it. Go less. Go under. If a player's numbers are at his median, go under. Go under. Because these are priced correct. These are priced correctly.
Yeah.
Right.
What were each of these at? Purdy's at
247.5. Mahomes is 261.5.
Yeah, I mean 247 is actually pretty low for Purdy.
What is the average on the year?
Doesn't tell me his average.
And then I want you to look up what he averaged against, or not what he averaged, but what he did against Baltimore.
Baltimore, he had 255.
Cleveland,
he had 125. I think he got hurt. Did he get hurt that game? No. 27 attempts. No, that was his lowest of the year.
But Cleveland was also in bad weather, so
yeah,
it's tough to completely. See, that's the thing about this is, like, obviously you're in closed stadium. However, the grass has been sitting in the fucking rain for a week, because this is real grass. They roll in and out of the stadium.
Yeah, but I think when it was raining, they pulled it in, right?
I mean, they can't leave it in there for the whole week because it's got to get sun. It's got to get natural sunlight, right?
Yeah, it's been going in and out though. I just have been seeing the videos of it going in and out.
I mean, I'm not a grass expert by any stretch of the imagination.
Not that kind of grass, huh?
Oh shit. Fucking Ben. Oh man. All right. So
I just look at both of these, postseason games. Granted, both were in Santa Clara, but he had 252 and 267.
yeah, the one thing is like
I'd probably
Detroit not good against the pass.
Yeah, put Kansas City's defense a little bit better than that though.
Oh, Kansas City's defense is better than both the defenses you faced. I mean, Detroit's one of the worst passing defenses in the league, and Green Bay is a good passing defense. They just can't stop the run very well. I mean, I lean the under on both of these, And honestly, I like the under in the game, 47.5. So obviously, a lot of the props I'm gonna like under, or I want to go under. But as far as like the passing, like I think both, or not, I don't think both of these teams do struggle against the run. That's where both these teams struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City gives up 4.3 yards per rush, or I'm sorry, 4.5 yards per rush. San Francisco gives up 4.3 yards per rush. Kansas City only 5.4 yards per pass. San Francisco 5.9 yards per pass. Per complete opponent yards per completion, San Francisco giving up 9, Kansas City 8.9. So basically the same. They're both pretty good against well, Kansas City's their strength is against the pass. They definitely are not good against the run.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not as good against the run. San Francisco also rushes the ball 48% of the time they snap the ball. So basically, they're a 50-50 team. I think that it's imperative that if you play Brock Purdy over yard, you're assuming that San Francisco's trailing, considering they rush the ball 50% of the time. And Kansas City doesn't give up big plays that much.
Yeah. Okay, do pass interference calls don't count for yards for the...
No.
Okay, then go Mahomes under.
I would lean.
Thomas is going to go 75 yards worth of pass interference.
Kind of lean to both. I kind of like both quarterbacks going under, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think this is going to be more of a...
I mean, it really has to be a running game.
Yeah.
It's how you control the clock. It's how you use the clock.
Going over to receiving yards is a receiving prop that I really like. And that's Brandon Ayuk under 61.5 yards. Reason being is Javarius Sneed's going to be on him a majority of the time. I think they're going to take Brandon Ayuk away. I think that's going to
be on him, or is he going to be on Debo?
No, he's not going to be on Debo because Debo doesn't really run routes. Debo runs a lot of screen passes, gets the ball in the backfield a lot. Brandon Ayuk's their wide receiver. Debo Samuel's not really Debo Samuel's a good football player. Don't get me wrong.
He's more of a running back.
No, he's not a running back, but he's not a good wide receiver. Like, he doesn't run every route in the route tree. Brandon Ayuk is their best wide receiver.
Yeah, agreed.
And Sneed's going to be on Ayuk, and I think they're going to take him out. And if you actually think about Brandon Ayuk, his over-under in the Lions game was 57.5. He would have gone under if it wasn't for that fucking fluke-ass catch off Detroit's helmet.
Yeah.
So, I think under 61.5, Brandon Ayuk, that's one of my favorite bets of this game.
Okay. Receiving wise, I was just looking at I would probably go use check over 4.5 yards.
I like that. I also like
yep.
use check anytime touchdown.
Yeah. We'll get to the touchdowns because I think there's a couple good ones there. And I also liked where was it?
Scantling over.
No, I was gonna say Rashee Rice over 6.5 receptions.
Kind of like Scantling over 20.5 yards. He's gonna be their only deep threat. San Francisco's secondary sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, that's is it Butterfinger Scantling? Or is it good Scantling? I think that is pretty low.
Yeah.
20.5, yeah. Where was McCaffrey over 35.5? I can see.
That number seems awfully low for some reason.
Yeah.
Which kind of worries me a little bit. Because I was going to say the same thing. I was like, all right, the Chiefs are one of the worst teams at covering running backs out of the backfield in passing plays. But his number is only at 35.5.
It is juiced at minus 125.
Yeah, but it's only 35.5.
Yeah. No, yeah, I agree.
That gives me some trepidation there.
Yep.
You know, so
I mean,
that's a stay away from me because I would lean the over for sure. Like that was the first thing I went to go look at was over Christian McCaffrey passing yards.
I kind of like Kittle under 50.5 for some reason. They don't fucking use George Kittle, or they haven't used Kittle in any of these games. I don't know what is going on there, whether it's an injury or if he just is.
Well, I also think
more of a.
I think teams kind of take him out a little bit.
Yeah, more of a dummy route.
That's why I think, honestly, I think Debo's gonna get loose a little bit only because I think they're gonna. Obviously I don't know, but I think Kansas City's gonna try and take away Ayuk, similar to what they did with AJ Brown last year.
Yeah,
and that let Devontae Smith kind of go off a little bit. I mean, Devontae Smith hit all his overs last year.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at this too. Kyle Juszczyk, total receptions over a half is minus 170. That 4.5 is gonna hit.
Yeah, should. Ayuk's catches 4.5. The over is juiced to 130, but his receptions is at 61.5, and the Chiefs don't give up big pass plays. So
yeah, 5. So that's 12 a yard, 12 a catch.
That's why I'm telling you, man. Ayuk under might be my favorite. I even text AK that this morning.
Yeah, Valdez Scantling over 1.5.
Yeah, I mean he might only get 2 catches, but his routes are all like 15 yards plus.
Yeah,
and his over under is at 20 and what was it 20.5 Ben? His yards
20.5. Yeah,
yeah. So that makes sense. He might only get 2 catches and might only get 25 yards.
Yeah.
But I do like the Juszczyk one under Ayuk. I think those are the 2 ones I like the most.
Yeah, I still like that over McCaffrey.
Just seems too free, dude.
Yeah,
it seems
no. I
free.
agree. Definitely agree.
And it could be. It could very well could be.
Yeah.
All right, to running back props, we got Pacheco over 69.5, juice to the over minus 125, under minus 105. McCaffrey over 91.5, juice to the over minus 120.
Yeah.
Under 91.5, minus 110. What do you think?
I'm fucking taking this Debo over 16.5 all day.
I do like Debo over 16.5 rushes.
Yep. I don't, and I don't necessarily like Mahomes over, or I guess I like under 27.5.
My only thing is like Mahomes, we saw last year, what was his total was like hella low because he had that ankle injury and he like blew past it, dude.
Yeah, I think it was at like 12 yards, though, 11.5.
But I mean, he ran for like 40 yards or something.
Yeah.
That's my only concern is because Mahomes going to do whatever it takes to win.
Yeah.
And he's going to put his body out on the line. It's the last game of the year.
Yeah, total carries is 4.5.
He very well might scramble for over 27.5. I'm not going to play that. It's too high, but would have liked it at like 19.5.
Yeah.
But I could very well see it.
I know you've been talking about Purdy.
Under 12.5 rush yards.
Yeah, that's plus 100 too.
Love it. Because everyone's going to run to bet the over because of what he did last week against Detroit. Or 2 weeks ago against Detroit.
But look what Kansas City did with one of the best running quarterbacks in the league.
Took him out of the game.
Yep.
Took the legs out. So I do like Purdy under 12.5 rush yards.
I mean, I still think that San Francisco has a better offensive line than Baltimore.
No, they don't. San Francisco is a better left tackle. But aside from Trent Williams, dude, the Niners' offensive line kind of sucks, man.
And their center, but
that's why when Trent Williams went out, they looked like shit.
Well, they had 3 people out.
But the thing with the thing that the Chiefs do better than anybody in the league is rush from up the middle. Because they have Chris Jones and they got a deep defensive line.
Yeah.
The only team that probably rushes better up the middle is the fucking Rams. So running backs, I like Purdy under 12.5. I think the only way you can play running backs at this point, because they opened up way lower. They all got bet up.
Yeah.
I think the only way you could kind of play the running backs is if you take their unders, but I think both running backs are going to go off, dude.
Yeah, and like you said, these are two defenses that are not good against the run.
Yep.
I think my favorite is Debo over 16.5.
Yeah, I like Debo over 16.5. I think that's a good bet.
Yep.
How many is there a prop for how many carries he has?
2.5.
I'd probably take the over on that too. Oh,
Yep.
It's at minus 190. No thanks.
Is it? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it is. Oof. Yep.
Yeah, but he probably is gonna get more than 2.5 carries.
Yep.
Like that. All right, what other player props we got here?
Did we have one for CEH over 6.5? I'd probably take that as well. They used him yesterday. Last.
Yeah, and but
2 weeks
McKinnon's
ago.
might come back this game too.
I heard he wasn't, and
Oh,
we
they
don't
said
see
no?
any props for McKinnon.
Okay.
I don't see any props. I'm pretty sure we heard that he was not going to be available. McKinnon. Oh no, still questionable. They've ruled out Joe Thuney. Thuney.
Yeah, that's our left guard, right guard.
Yeah.
It's a big loss.
And McKinnon is still questionable as of 7 hours ago.
Interesting.
Let's see if we have any further information on that. It's questionable with a groin. Practice on a limited basis all week. Reed didn't sound optimistic early in the week.
Interesting.
They've ruled out offensive lineman Prince Tega Wanogo. And then Kansas City players on the injury report: Rashee Rice, Pacheco, Jones, Snead, Moore, James, and CH. All have no designation, though. Is Prince Tinga Wanogo?
No, he doesn't start.
No, the starter. Okay.
Only Tooney. But they played without Tooney against the Ravens.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Will there be overtime?
Third string. What's that?
Will there be overtime? Is there a prop for that?
Probably. Let's see. Overtime.
I don't see anything.
Including overtimes. No, I don't see anything. Just including overtimes. I'm sure there is, though.
Yeah, there's got to be. There's got to be game props. Let me see here. Highest scoring, total field goals made, first field goal. Oh, will there be overtime? Yes, plus 800. No, minus 3,000.
Wow.
I mean, the odds of overtime are pretty rare.
Ooh, a doink.
What's the doink odds?
That doink is plus 400. And we have a doink.
Oh, shit.
Minus 1,000. That is no doink.
Man, I can't bet on that, dude.
Wow. Super Bowl winner and presidential election winner.
Trump, and who can we parlay Trump with?
Well, if you go Trump and Niners, it's plus 240. Trump and Chiefs plus 290. Biden and Chiefs, sorry, Biden and Niners plus 400. Biden and Chiefs plus 460. Yikes. Fuck my life. I'm moving to Canada.
Oh, dude, Trump's winning, dude. I'm telling you right now, he's winning.
That's horrible.
Usher does not wear sunglasses during halftime show, plus 300. Usher wears sunglasses, minus 500, Ben.
Nope. Minus 500.
Taylor Swift shown during halftime show, plus 120, no, minus 160.
She's not going to be shown during halftime show? Of course she is.
You think so?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Justin Bieber does not appear on stage during halftime, minus 1,000. Justin Bieber appears on stage during halftime show, plus 550.
About Reba McEntire's primary color of her boots.
What are the odds?
Black plus 250, brown plus 300, red plus 400. I'm taking red. White plus 500, blue 1,000, purple 1,000, pink 1,100, yellow 1,200, and green 1,600.
Oh God.
Okay, and who's going to be shown first? Andy Reid or Kyle Shanahan?
Andy Reid.
Definitely Andy Reid. Yeah, minus 160. Shanahan plus 120.
Reid's older.
Okay, and now who's going to be shown first? Taylor Swift minus 150, Kelsey plus 145, or Taylor Swift and Jason Kelsey shown together plus 250.
I mean, we might as well just take them both together with those odds.
I'm going to go with Kelsey, I think. Oh, sorry. It's Jason Kelsey, not Travis.
Yeah.
Okay, so it would be the whole box versus
the box.
just one of them too. Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I think you're right. The whole box. First shown during the national anthem, Mahomes or Purdy? I actually think Purdy here.
Probably
the Great American
yeah,
White
the
Boy.
white boy. Yep.
Yeah. Purdy is plus 135. Mahomes minus 175.
Dog shit.
Yeah, no, you're probably right.
Okay, and then this one I thought was pretty crazy. I don't see the time. The time must have gotten leaked.
For the national anthem?
Yeah,
Why?
because I don't see an over under on the national anthem anymore.
Yeah, because AK's best bet, he sent this to me. He said, give it out on air. Over 90.5 national anthem.
Okay, so this was the any scoring drive to take less time than the anthem. Yes, a scoring drive will take less time than the anthem is minus 250. No is plus 175. I mean, a pick six, a scoop and score, a return for a touchdown, that all, a last minute drive kills that.
Yeah.
But a minute and a half?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Will there be
I would go no.
Ben, will there be a successful onside kick?
Scoring drive doesn't take less time. No.
Plus,
I say no.
No, minus 10,000.
Oh wow. What's yes?
Plus 1,550.
Okay.
Robbery. Team to punt first. KC, Niners, both a pick 'em.
Go Niners there.
Team to commit the first turnover. KC plus 100. San Francisco plus 105.
I would go San Francisco there.
Team to record first sack. Kansas City minus 181. San Francisco plus 146. This doesn't make any sense. Kansas City to record the most defensive sacks, minus 136. San Francisco plus 199. However, It says total sacks by Kansas City over 2.5 minus 101 over 1.5. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Okay, this is a big one that we got to look at. Player to score first touchdown.
Yeah, these are always tough, dude.
Yeah.
I usually like going with someone that you don't think is normally going to get it. So like I would go with like a Kyle Juszczyk or like Patrick Mahomes, for example.
See, Mahomes is plus 1,700. Juice is plus 3,500.
That would be where I would go, and I would throw like $5 to $10 on it. Because the first touchdown market it's so like it's the first fucking touchdown. And it's always some random ass motherfucker that scores the first touchdown.
Yeah.
In every game. Not just in the Super Bowl.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the Ayuk plus 1,000 line.
I'll tell you right now, Ben, Ayuk ain't getting in the end zone in this game.
Ayuk is getting in the end zone in this game.
He is not getting in the end zone. Is there a prop on not for him not to score a touchdown?
Well, Purdy, no, but Ayuk.
Snead's taking him out, bro.
Anytime touchdown is plus 160.
Snead's taking him out, bro.
Purdy always finds him in the end zone.
Snead's taking him out, bro. Snead is taking him out, Ben.
Let's see. Ayuk 7 touchdowns. Wow. Ayuk, Debo, and CMC all with 7 rushing touchdowns. Or sorry, 7 receiving touchdowns. I mean, I think you can even take CMC for that first touchdown at plus 360, 365. I mean, yeah, that's not fucking great, but if you take that at plus 365, you can take 3 other bets and still make money off of that.
Yeah, but the first touchdown market, in my opinion, it's so random that I would rather take like a long shot. And if I lose, I lose. You know, like Kyle Juszczyk probably only has like 3 touchdowns on the year, right? So
Juszczyk has 2 touchdowns, 2 receiving touchdowns.
Yeah, so I mean it's not like it's a fucking lock for it. And the number's probably not good either, but I don't know, like the first touchdown market, in my opinion, it's just so hard that like playing someone plus 360, in my opinion, there's just no value.
And you can get Juszczyk anytime touchdown at plus 800.
See, that seems too low for me. 8-1 for a guy that scored 2 touchdowns all year.
Yeah,
that's way too low.
Kadarius Toney plus 1,000.
That's too low too for a dude that hasn't seen the field in fucking like 6 weeks.
Yeah. Purdy plus 800. Mahomes isn't even listed
For any time?
Oh.
It's fucking... Why?
I don't know.
It's fucking weird.
Kelsey minus 125. Oh no, I'm sorry. Mahomes. 1 plus is plus 400. Again,
Anytime.
Very low.
Yeah, for a guy that scored 0 touchdowns all year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That's totally mispriced. Honestly, the no would probably be better.
Yeah.
It would probably be like minus 10,000.
Yeah. At least a couple hundred. Pacheco's minus 133. We know that it's gonna be a long anthem. It's the fucking. It's a country singer. But we must have things must have been leaked because wasn't what's his name, Post Malone, supposed to sing America the Beautiful, and that's not up anymore either.
Nope.
So they probably linked this. Somebody leaked the sound check.
Are the Usher props still up?
Nope,
Yeah, those got leaked too.
I don't see any of it there. Hold on, let me check one more place. What coin toss? Oh, there is halftime show. Here we go. No.
Yeah, they probably fucking because once the practices start,
Yeah.
that's what happened last year. Someone leaked the fucking first song and everyone fucking bet it and they fucking won hell of money.
Usher to wear sunglasses. Taylor Swift shown during halftime. Will Usher fall during his performance? And then will Justin Bieber appear on stage?
I feel like we should bet Usher to fall just because, and then if it happens,
Plus, that doesn't make any sense though. No, he doesn't fall. Minus 700. Yes, he falls. Plus 350. Come on.
it's called robbery, Ben.
Yeah.
That's what these books do.
Heads or tails?
I lean tails in this one.
Okay.
It's a 50-50 though, obviously.
Oh yeah. Do you have a color?
Color for what?
Gatorade?
Um,
They can't say Gatorade anymore. Color of liquid poured on winning head coach.
well, yeah, because there was like water used a few years for a
Yep.
few of them. No. What did the Chiefs do last year?
Orange. That's plus 250. You've got orange is the betting favorite at plus 250. Then you've got red pink, which is plus 275. Blue plus 375.
I would honestly just take the longest shot. What's the longest shot? Clear?
Clear water, plus 600.
Yeah, give me that.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Wouldn't surprise me too. Position of player to pour the liquid on the winning head coach.
We got some cross sport props too, Ben.
Yeah.
Chiefs to win and DeChambeau to win live plus 900.
I have not paid attention to any live.
I was gonna say, is DeChambeau winning right now?
The three there are DeChambeau, Dustin Johnson, and John Rahm.
Rahmer.
So I'm guessing those are your top three.
Let me by the way, live golf. Not the shit.
Yeah. You were out there for a couple hours, right?
Yeah. Not the shit.
Yeah.
Don't like how it's set up. DeChambeau is he's 11 under, Dustin Johnson 11 under, Rahmer 9 under.
Okay.
Rahmer shot 7 under today. Man, how can you let busted ass DeChambeau fucking... Hold on, Terrell Hatton joined the fucking live? No way. Enough.
Sorry, crazy dog action in the house. Had to go check.
What happened?
Oh, the fucking dog barking and crazy shit. People yelling.
Damn, that's crazy. Terrell Hatton joined Live, man. What a sad fucking. Man, Live Golf is pathetic, bro.
Yep.
Terrell Hatton chasing the fucking money, bro.
Oh, they all are though. Another crazy one I heard today. Fucking Hasselback on PTI
What do you say?
that Caleb was not going to be the first overall quarterback drafted.
Yeah, that's called shock radio.
Yeah.
Who did he say was gonna be number one?
May.
Nah. Why?
That when we all see him in the combine and through the interviews, that he's going to present himself better.
Drake May?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just wait till we watch Caleb during pro days when that motherfucker's throwing it 80 yards down the field, dog. Motherfucker's gonna be salivating over that arm talent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying this because I'm a USC fan, dude. I'm saying this because I've watched John Elway play football. I've watched Patrick Mahomes play football. I've watched Brett Favre play football. I watched Jay Cutler play football, who has one of the strongest arms I've ever seen. And Caleb Williams got an arm up there with all of them. Mm-hmm. Jeff George. Like, this is the thing with quarterback, Ben, is you can be ultra talented. You can have the arm talent and all that shit. But do you have it right here? And that's the one thing Caleb has to do. Caleb has it. He has a issue where he tries to make a play out of nothing all the time. And sometimes you just have to, throw it away and live to play another down.
Yep.
And that's his biggest issue. But that's a fixable issue. That's not something that's terribly difficult to coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, you still also see a lot of NFL quarterbacks having that same issue, especially the younger ones. And it does, take a while to learn that, to teach.
But it's also the guys that aren't coached very well. The Zach Wilsons of the world.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Look at Baker Mayfield once he gets a coach.
Yeah.
Dude looks totally different.
Yeah. Not wrong.
You gotta, at the end of the day, coaching still matters, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
You gotta have good coaches.
Are you gonna have that in Chicago?
That's a fair point.
Yep.
It's an absolutely fair point. It's crazy.
We'll see. We'll definitely see. What do we think? Couple best bets for all these props?
Yeah.
Here we go.
So first, before we give out ours, I'm going to give out AK's two best bets.
Okay.
Which is 49ers money line. Obviously, he's been talking about it for fucking 2 weeks.
Yep.
And over 90.5 seconds on the national anthem, which you can't even bet anymore.
Yeah, at least not on my bookie, so.
Yeah, I don't know where you can get it, but he loves the national anthem bet.
There we go.
What do you like, Ben?
So the ones that we talked today, I think I'm going to go a touchdown over the duration of the anthem. Or sorry, no touchdowns under the duration of the anthem. So it'll be over that 90 seconds mark that AK is talking about. I'm going to go Debo over 16.5 rushing yards. And then I'm going to go against you here. And I'm going to go Ayuk anytime touchdown at plus 800.
All right. I'm going Ayuk under 61.5 receiving yards, I mean.
Yeah. Like that.
Purdy under 12.5 rushing yards. Those are my two favorite. And then I'm also going to go Marquez Valdes-Scantling over 20.5 yards receiving, and then Debo over 16.5 yards rushing.
Yeah, I like that Valdes-Scantling too. I think that's low.
Yeah,
I forgot to write that one down.
like 2
but
catches.
I do like that.
All you gotta do is get 2 catches, maybe even 1. So those are the 4 props I like.
See, but the thing I worry about though is because he's got speed, he's gonna be Ambry Thomas is gonna be on him.
Yeah, there could be a PI. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. That's the risk we're taking.
Yeah, I still think 20.5 as well.
But that is a fair point.
So I don't know if I'd go way over that, but I think he still gets over 21 yards.
Yeah, agreed. All right. Any other bets for tomorrow you like, Ben?
No, I haven't. No hockey out yet. We don't know what goalies are starting. I want to say it's a slow day for hockey tomorrow. So if I see anything I really like, I'll tell you about it and have you pop it up on the X. We've been pretty hot on hockey recently. So over the last 2 days, we're 6-1. Our only loss being Rangers -1.5 today. We hit Oilers 1.5. We hit Penguins Wild under 6. Yesterday we hit what were my bets? A nice little parlay with Golden Knights money line and Flames money line.
Nice, dude.
That was Flames money line was like plus 105, 115. One of those two. We got the dog guy getting the win there.
That was a good bet.
Yep. Put those together. It was at plus 235. So nice little parlay.
Cashed. Nice. Hell yeah. Excited for the Super Bowl, man. So we'll be on tomorrow night. We'll be on tomorrow night. We'll also be on, obviously, Sunday night after the Super Bowl. Should be fun. Gonna be a fun weekend, man. Gonna be a fun weekend. I'm excited for it. So thank you everybody for hanging out with us. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at @taproom_sports. Follow myself at Jordan Rules TSP. Use Sharps app, SHARPZ. Download it. Use promo code JORD517. Track your bets. Become a better Sharps app. With that being said, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll talk more Super Bowl. We'll talk more action, sports, everything going on. Appreciate y'all. Waste Management. Go see Woo Kim. He's hanging up. He's up there in the top 15, man. We just need him to have a good third and fourth round, Ben.
Yep.
Let's get it. Let's go. We'll see y'all later. Peace.